the two transfers, Keegan and Ford. That's Ford there with it, wearing 24. Swings it across the field to Whittier. Whittier gives it back to Ford. Ford near side for Keegan. Keegan to Urksa at X. The Terps offense scored 11 times against Notre Dame, and Urksa off balance there. Goes right to a cameraman. That's going to go Delaware's way. Good hug.
Got to imagine what that's like for the family watching that today.
This is Palmer. Working on the shorty. Stamos gives it up. There's a long shot by McCurry. No trouble for McNaney and net.
Because it's Maryland, the expectations are so high. They're not worried about that, though.
Spanos is a guy who's picked up recognition as the season has gone on. Here's Keegan, lets it fly and gives the Terps the lead. What an addition Matt Keegan has been to this Terrapin offense this year.
When Maryland can operate out of almost the pick and pop in that situation.
The dot we go again. First one last look at the snipe there from Keegan that has so many young faces. McCurry, just a sophomore. Palmer, a freshman. Those two guys lead the way alongside Gavin Powers. An off-balance shot beats McNaney. Ryder Villani ties it up for the Blue Hens.
Sometimes all it takes is a step, and that's exactly what Villani gets in this situation. You got to put it low to get it past McNaney. And just a great shot right there from 35 in blue.
Second line of Stowball, wearing 44. Schultz, a freshman, as Stowball rips it and scores his second of the year.
This group of second line minis has been so good for Maryland. And even though the first line has been so great, especially with additions like Keegan on the offensive side who had the first goal, Tillman has full confidence in the group of second line guys that go out there. They get so much run because of plays like this. It's a simple alley dodge, and Stowball gets his hands for, yeah.
Gavin Powers working on Kohler. Nice save by McNaney. Spanos cuts inside, finds a man. It's Ford who scores. 3-1 Terps, and the offense is rolling early.
Maryland used the pick and pop with Kelly almost as a decoy right there. Delaware tried to adjust to it. You could see how the defense kind of set back a little bit to try to defend Kelly, but they forgot about Ford. Right there, wide open. The two slide is way too late to get over, and that's an easy shot for 24.
Good job by Villani to get there. Here's Colby.
Blue Hens got to do something now.
D'Ambrogi, he's got 5 seconds, and he just couldn't get much behind that shot. There was contact on him. Simple save for McNaney. It's been a revelation as a freshman. That's another effort there for Stowball. Ellington got enough behind it to make the save, and then he lost it. A fight for the ground ball. Stepping to him is Louis Atkinson. Kelly, space, save, Ellington. It's tough to leave 45 that open and still.
Considering his first 3 years in college, only got to play in 2 games. Did a lot.
Capri, that's a great pass to the front for Powers. Denied again. That's McNaney's 5th save.
Well, 92% of its clears.
Aiken won the race on. It's Schultz deflected away. Nathan Ferguson, the freshman, scoops it up. Has to dump it off to Capri. Capri working on Will Schaller. Schaller knocks it down, knocks the ball loose. And it's going to go Maryland's way. The bench fired up. It's Urksa near side. Terps got to go now. 10 seconds. Ford finds Kelly right at the doorstep. It's denied by Ellington. And twice now, the Don has beaten the Cardinal. How did that not go? I mean, Kelly wide open. It's just him and the goalie. And Ellington stands his ground.
Realistically got a great chance in any game.
Morris around 80% this year from the dot. And Crater has won this faceoff. That's a big win there for a guy who's been a bit of a spark plug. He's been the second option this year. They're going to say that the shot went wide. But here's another great save by Ellington on Kelly. It's just been from. We'll move back up. That's now 6 saves for him. Whittier to the front. Right there is Keegan. His second of the game. And it's 4-1 Turtles.
Just can't give Maryland that many opportunities to score with the ball. Already a couple of possessions. Delaware has gotten bailed out by its goalkeeper, Ellington, but far too many chances and too many opportunities right on the doorstep. Another example of it right here. Great pass to the inside. And that's too easy for Matt Keegan.
And Whittier now leads the team with 7 assists. Keegan stops and turns and finds Whittier. Whittier the pass, the shot deflected away. Shot clock goes back up to 60. Here's Urksa. Finds Kelly. Kelly denied by the post that time. And a battle for this ground ball. Ellington trying to run it down, and he gets there. Matt Keegan will bring this in. Keegan gets the pick from Urksa. Spanos, who gets back to his feet. Took a big tumble there. Whittier turns and scores. 3-point day for number 13 in white.
And how about this play? Spanos sets the pick and gets rolled over. He is essentially trucked down like a linebacker trying to stop a running back. He just gets right back to his feet, gets the ball, and delivers a beautiful pass to a cutting Whittier. That's why he's been the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week so many times this year. Spanos can make a play.
Now 10 to shoot. D'Ambrogi, the Delaware native, fires inside for Palmer, and it's knocked down by Maryland's defense. McNaney takes a big hit and somehow hangs on to the ball.
How in the world did he still have the ball in his stick?
Unbelievable. Will Schawler's going to take it up for Maryland. And the first line middies will come back on. Let's take one last look here. The fight for the loose ball. The goalie, McNaney, is there, and he just gets rocked. Could the Terps turn it into a goal at the other end? Keegan. Double comes, pass down low. It's Whittier again, his second of the game. 4 points on the day for number 13.
Calm 4 points in the first half. That's unbelievable for Zach Whittier. He's finally getting some more of his opportunities to score the ball. Entered the game with just 3 goals. He's been such an electrifying aspect in terms of what he brings as a passer, but today finding more and more opportunities to be on the second line for a program like this because of opportunities that might arise in the future as you get older.
Yeah, it just seems that nobody's bigger than the team, and it's got to be that way whenever you have nobody who is that clear one. Again, just nobody really receiving that love in the preseason. Well, there's a guy who maybe should have. In Urksa, led this team in scoring last year, and he adds the 7th goal today for Maryland.
And it's another wide open pass to the opposite post. Delaware has just really struggled to defend it today. Maryland has had cutters open all game right there, and Urksa missed it a couple of times. No mistake this one.
That's another assist for Zach Whittier, by the way. 5-point day now for him.
First half, too. My word. What a play from 26.
Well, Schaller fired up at midfield. And again, this week talking with John Tillman and Jack McDonald, they were both just stressing the importance of scooping ground balls and the fight from this team, the fight from these guys when that ball is loose. Stow ball. That's Urksa again. Carbon copy of the last goal.
Urksa scored a lot of goals in his Maryland career, and those two might have been the easiest for him. All within about a 45-second span.
I thought they were just showing the replay. Here is the replay. That's Stow ball to the middle. Parmer. He had 4 goals against Utah. Did number 1 in blue. His first college game. And there is a goal. Cutting down low, that's Tyler Owings. And it's 8-2. And there's talent on this Delaware attack. We just haven't seen them have the ball.
It's tough to score when the defense has been so good for Maryland in this game, and you haven't had opportunities. Finally, the Blue Hens get an opportunity, and one of the best freshmen in the entire country.
Urksa directing traffic. Can somebody get free for him? No, he's just going to have to dump it off for Keegan. Gets it back, lets it fly, and scores. His 3rd of the day. Hats are flying for Matt Keegan.
Pretty low angle right there, had the defender coming right at him as well. And Maryland's offense clicking on all cylinders in this thing.
He's hit double digits now on the year. It's a great find by Spanos, and too much room there for Keegan. Steps into it, hits the Gatorade, has drawn a line that has gone all the way to the School of Public Health. And we are back underway. McDonald with the scoop, the Terp. Here's Kohler. Working on his brother's pass inside is not there, but Capri picks it up. Passes it near side. McCurry from distance. Nice save, McNaney. Stow ball. Aitken, who's got it now, and Schultz on the far side. Aitken turns and gives it off to Urksa. Had those 2 goals in quick succession. Now he wants the hat trick, and he's got it. Urksa cuts inside and makes it 10-2.
First couple possessions of this game, Urksa had some opportunities to score and didn't come through. Since then, he has really elevated his game to another level. Had the short stick initially, a long pull came, and he just cut back inside. This is great footwork as well around the crease to avoid falling inside it.
Has done a good job keeping that at bay, and I think that starts with the wings. Good pass inside. Looking for Keegan there was Urksa. What a fight this is for the ground ball. It's still loose. And running over is Keegan to scoop it. A 3rd quarter. There's Kohler stepping up at Holmes. A bouncer is saved by McNaney and scooped up by Will Schaller. Spanos gets the pick from Snowball, comes to the front and puts it in the side netting. And Ellington can just come and grab it. He is the team's leading scorer. High pass pulled down by Spanos. 5 seconds to shoot it for the Terps. Ford, here's Spanos, nice turn. He puts it low, and Ellington's there again. That's his 10th save of this and a half to play. Here in this 3rd quarter. Capri. Schaller knocks him down. The ball comes free, and there's McNaney to scoop it. Another caused turnover for number 27 in white for Spanos. Snowball to Kelly. Back for Snowball. He lets it rip and buries it. Second of the day for Snowball, and it's 11-2.
I think Elijah Snowball has really made a name for himself because of his shot from distance. He gets a lot on it, the IMG product. If you give him space from the outside, he'll make you pay, and he's done that a couple of times already this year. First,
Terps moving the ball quickly here on this possession. 10 seconds. Keegan for Urksa. Can the Terps find an opportunity here? Ford. He takes a shot. Bouncer, no trouble for Ellington. Urksa turns and passes forward up top for Kelly. So tough for Delaware because you can't leave 32 open. But you've got to come out and defend everybody outside. No stopping that. Bryce Ford rips the top corner and puts Maryland up 12-2.
Got three guys trying to bookend Dubik there essentially. So somebody's going to get open on the outside. And if you're Delaware, that's really your only hope right there is that somebody takes a shot from the outside and they miss. But Bryce Ford, too much space for him in that situation.
Terps lead by 10. Ertz just turned his body and a great rip there by number 24. Makes a big hit there. He's got to pass it off. This is Dubik getting some more run. This is a guy who worked his way up. And he finds Kelly. Did he find the goal? No, he found the stick of Ellington again.
And the crease.
The shot. It's Owings. Across. Kohler inside, he dives and scores. Refs say it's gonna count. And a nice moment there for the Maryland native as he makes it 12-3.
Could hear the cheers a little bit extra loud today. For one of the two Kohler bros, first one to net a goal today, albeit Eric, of course, a short stick D-midi. Jason, on the other hand, the offensive side, and that's great work to find his way through the middle and get in for the score. Delaware had not scored this entire half yet before.
Least controversial sports rule, the goal mouth rule. Here's McCurry. Low pass, a bouncer. That's just a lot to ask of Palmer. Oh, here's a rip from way out by Owings. McNaney, simple save. And that's Dubik who runs down that ground ball. He gets hit hard. He pays the price for it. Kelly across. That's a shorty. Gorno letting it fly. And Ellington there with the save. If you like goalie play, this is the game. Both these teams very talented offensively. D'Ambrogi, there's another save. And here comes Maryland. It's Gravino. The pass across for Dubik, who takes it and scores! Dubik, his second of the year.
What a special moment for Elliot Dubik. Sees most of his run on the man-up unit, and right here finally gets his look. Goes to the left, and he's fired up to get it to go. And such a good story about this Maryland program. Those that come before him have all been so successful. To see him be part of that story is really special for him and the rest of them.
So now here is this Maryland attack again. That Schultz a rip, far side. The freshman from Ridgewood, New Jersey, adds another for Maryland.
Heard the music for the goals. A lot of times today, baseball just to our right. They're probably thinking in the dugout that the fellas have got it going.
How about that rip by Schultz? This is Tucker. It's Dowd. Other side for Dubik. Dubik finds Finn Hallhuth. Here's Tucker. The bouncer, another save for Ellington.
From top to bottom, the leadership within the Big Ten Plus program, it's really gone so far the past couple of years.
It's another save for Rupel, by the way. I think they miscredited McNaney with an extra save, so I believe that's 5 now for him. And he's got number 6 right there. How about Rupel stepping in and picking up right where the starter left off? Our clock back up to 60. Signorello. To the front, he finds Dubik up top. Near side, McPherson. McPherson gets pushed down. And the Canadian is fighting for this ground ball. Great effort till the final whistle for both of these teams. That's going to stay with Maryland. There's a shot deflected away. It's scooped up by Wicks. And Wicks is going to take it into the offensive zone. Terps are pushing it here. There's a pass low. Dubik, the fake. The shot is not there. It's Ellington again. Excuse me, that was Hallhuth. Capri at the buzzer. It's denied again. How fitting for the game to end on another Maryland save. All Terps today, 14-3, and they're going to stay number 1.
Target on the back of this Maryland team, the extra pressure of becoming the number 1 team in the country. And it didn't matter for these Maryland Terrapins. All around dominant effort, one of the more dominant efforts from this team in a long time. Largest margin of victory since the opening.